SmackDown. Hopefully The Rock and Stone Cold and everybody comes out. But that's what I got for sports. There's no UFC until...
There's a UFC this weekend, bruh.
Not the Nate Diaz one.
But it's a good one. It's Whitaker versus Stylebender.
Robert Whitaker?
The one that had the belt. He's fighting that Moreno. That Moreno, that Puerto Rican guy. AEW. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stylebender, he's the one that he fought Gaslam, that they went heads. It was a good fight. He's the one that he talks a lot of shit. So they're fighting this week for the belt. I think it's in Australia or New Zealand, because I think Whitaker's from Australia, but I think the other guy's from New Zealand, or he grew up. So they're gonna fight out there.
So if I'm not doing nothing, that's what I'll be watching.
Yeah. And there's a pay-per-view Sunday, I think, for wrestling, right?
King of the No.
I think there's a pay-per-view.
Hell in the Cell.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's going on. So, yeah, wrestling's probably going to get exciting now that there's more competition. And it seems like Raw. I didn't watch Raw, but I saw little clips. They changed the entrance. They changed how they come in.
The announcers
I saw more Prios or the fire stuff.
Yeah, they're using that again now.
Yeah. So,
they got like the 3 new announcers. Which Jerry King Lawler was there already. But they got 2 new rookies.
They got Shabba Rankin.
They got like a fake Booker T, and then the other one looks like a younger Michael Cole. But then I think Fox wanted like the veterans announcers to go to Fox, and Fox is paying for that, so they're gonna get, you know what I'm saying. So they got the Michael Cole and Corey Graves and Renee Young. They're gonna get, you know. I hear CM Punk is gonna be working for
WWE
for Fox, but it's a WWE show, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, man, wrestling is definitely gonna get exciting.
Yeah, and then fantasy football, how are you doing? I think I'm like 4-0 in our league.
Fantasy football in our league, I think I'm 1-3 or 2-2. On the other one, I'm 2-2. I had to sit Saquon Barkley this week because I didn't think he was gonna play. But yeah, it's sometimes I'm up and then out of nowhere the other team beats me. I think that's when we were playing against each other.
Yeah,
I lost by like a few points. Same thing. The other one I blew out the other team. I blew them out like by 40 points.
Yeah,
so it's been going good. My 2 teams and shit.
I know in our league, I think I'm doing great. I think I'm 4-0 because your boy was beating me, and I think he had like AB. I guess he don't check it, and I must have had maybe somebody in the Rams game. I think I don't know, because you know that game was so high scoring.
Oh yeah.
I must have probably had someone there, or one of the late games that I was able to, or maybe who was the Saints? Maybe one of the Saints game or the Cowboy game. No,
not the Saints, because that game was 12-10.
Yeah, so it must have been one of the other games. But yeah, man, we'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll keep you posted as we're getting close to our football. We're gonna be going on a journey, going on the 23rd. So soon, that's coming like within a month and a half.
Hell yeah!
You know what's the crazy shit? I may have to go to San Francisco sometime in between.
When you come back,
so
or before?
I'm going on a cruise, people, like November 3rd to the 10th, and I think maybe that following week I may have to go to San Francisco, and then come back, and then the week then we go to Chicago.
Damn!
I just told my boss now. I send him my dates. I'm like, listen, if you're gonna do it, like do it between these days if you can. He's like, I'll try to work it by your schedule, but it's like we all have to go. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, I don't have to go San Francisco to Chicago. Like straight ahead, because then that means I paid for a flight for no reason.
Yeah.
At least, but we'll keep you guys posted. Speaking of football, I actually bought tickets this week for my girl.
Okay.
I brought tickets for the Patriots and Jets game, so I'm going October 21st. So Monday Night Football.
Nice.
So it's like 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Like, I felt bad. I went to the concert. I'm going to a football game, and she's been wanting to go to a football game. So she's a Patriots fan, people.
Of course.
I know, but
until Brady leaves.
Yeah, so we're gonna be going there, and yeah, man, I'll keep you guys posted on that, how that goes and stuff like that. But guess enough about sports. Let's talk some TV shows or like TV shows and stuff you've been watching. Because I found myself, I've been more home lately. So I've been watching a lot more stuff. Some of the stuff that I just started getting into, Island. Baron just put me onto it.
You told me to watch that too. I haven't watched it yet.
Good. It's a good show, man. I was surprised when I first started watching it. It seemed very like an ABC show.
Yeah.
At least to me, because it seemed like the characters are like makeup. Like I don't know. When you watch, for me, when I watch Channel 4, some of those shows like they look like they're too either pretty or it doesn't seem too real.
Yeah.
As opposed to like if you watch a show like an HBO, they look gritty and stuff like that. But nah, it's a great show. I mean, it's only 7 episodes. I'm actually like 10 minutes left, and I was watching it on my way here, and I think I started like yesterday or the day before. So
did I say you binged it?
Yeah, it's only 7 episodes, so it's a great show. I recommend anybody to watch it. It's like I said, 7 episodes. It's one of those shows that you're trying to figure out what happened. That's pretty much it, and you're like, oh, there's different twists and turns and stuff like that. Another one I've watched, and I don't know if I've talked to this on the podcast, is The Boys, which is a great show.
I still need to watch it.
I told you and Baron to watch it. That's a great one. What else I've been watching? I've been watching a show on HBO. Not many people, you're probably going to like it, but I got into it because my coworkers called Succession. So that's similar to the one you watch, Billionaires. It kind of reminds me of like that.
Oh, okay.
About a rich family. And I've been watching Ballers. Been watching Power.
Ballers been whacked this season.
Yeah, Ballers is whack, but it doesn't bother me because it's half an hour.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I still watch
and I like certain characters. Yeah. I like the Moreno Denzel Washington.
Oh, the dude that has a radio show now?
And I like the other Moreno that wants to get into gaming.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I like the Blanquito. So the Blanquito's funny. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain characters you watch it for. The Rock, he's kind of annoying.
Whack in that show.
But yeah, so I watched that just because it's a half an hour and it's something I watch. Let me see what else I've been watching. I watched The Affair, which I've always watched, and that one's I'm just watching it because I already invested time on it. What else I think I've been watching? On Netflix, I watched the other one I think we talked about the girl supposedly
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable was good. I watched 13 Reasons. So any of those shows, like at least that I mentioned, that if you watch, if you want to talk about them, let me know.
I saw Unbelievable. I'm watching now this show on Netflix called Wu Assassins.
I'm watching that too.
It's like some martial arts shit. I like.
Oh
it.
no, I'm confusing Wu Assassins with the Wu-Tang show.
No. I'm watching the Wu-Tang saga.
Yeah.
But on Netflix is this thing called Wu Assassins, and these some straight up karate, martial arts shit. It's taking me back to the days that they show the karate movies. Like I said before, I binge watched The Ranch. That's with Ashton Kutcher. Lately, these past 3 days, I've been catching myself watching Sons of Anarchy. I don't know why.
Are you watching it on TV or you're watching it like because you know Netflix?
So you know the app that I got. They have those all day channels.
Yo, those channels are the best.
I know. So I have, like you do, I probably have like more than 25 for all different all day things.
I have probably like maybe 100 or 200 or something.
I have like 30 of them. And the main shows that I've been watching all day is Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, but I've been stuck on Son of Anarchy. They have, like the Big Bang Theory and Science.
So let me ask you something. When you're watching them and you switch to them, they're just giving random episodes.
No, Sons of Anarchy is going episode by episode by episode.
Got you.
Like yesterday, I was watching. I believe that's season 7 because Jax was already the president. Him and the Spanish guy that started dating his mother Gemma, We're trying to get the whorehouse with the blonde lady.
Yeah.
So I know that was towards the last of the season. What else? Like I said, Big Bang Theory. That's what I've been watching a lot.
I've been doing the same thing, but I
can't change the channel. I just stay stuck watching
because you like the show. I've been doing the same thing. So me and Al both got Fire Sticks. We don't really watch much. I don't have live TV. I think you still do. We don't hardly watch live cable.
I don't hardly watch.
So we've been using like these live stick, Fire Stick providers, and basically what I've been doing. I love comedy, so I've been watching. So I could set up my favorites. So I've been watching a lot of Cheers lately, and Cheers for some reason I like to watch it at night.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like it's just a calm show. Like some of the jokes are corny because they're outdated, but what I notice when I watch Cheers is just like how times have changed.
Yeah.
The way they insult people is not so insulting as it is now.
Oh, forget about it.
So I like to watch that sometimes. I've been watching. I always love Seinfeld, so I have the same channel. You can watch Seinfeld 24/7, even though TBS is like fucking watching Seinfeld 24/7.
Yeah, any of those. Yeah.
I always love It's Sunny in Philadelphia. So I don't know. I don't think they go. I'm not sure these channels go by episode.
Okay.
But I've been watching a lot. It's Sunny in Philadelphia. Another show for me, Martin. If I just need to. I could just watch Martin and I'm good.
Yeah.
Reno 911, the 70s show. Like I have my daughter here, she loves the 70s show, and she loves The Office, so we watch that. And then my girl loves Three's Company.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So they got both Three's Company, like the Mr. Furley one, and they got the Mr. Roper one.
The one with the coat. Yeah.
So sometimes we watch that, and it's just good to like watch some of the old shows and stuff like that. But yeah, those channels are you're good. I didn't even need to look for like what's going on or what other channel because like you said, now that you just be like fuck it, let me see what episode they're up to.
Yeah, and then you think, I'm just gonna watch 15 minutes of it, and then 3 hours later you're still watching them, even though you watched the show already. Then I was like, I gotta stop. Then I started watching Spider-Man Part 2. You know the new one that just came out.
I haven't watched it yet.
So I started watching it. And then my girl's like, yo, you don't get tired watching this movie? I was like, nah, because I've seen it twice already.
Yeah.
Plus, we went to the movies to go see it. I was like, no. Then I went back to Sons of Anarchy to see where were they at. Yeah. And then the episode Juice was hiding because looking for him. Gemma put him in the apartment because she knew Jax wanted to kill him. Okay. And he killed the cop for her.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So Juice, she was hiding Juice. So that I was like, okay, this is season 7. So far on Sons of Anarchy, it's been going like
it goes one by one.
Game of Thrones, the same thing. When I switched to it, it was at a pace that it was like, okay, I know where they're at. The one with that I was getting confused was the Big Bang Theory because I was like, is this season 6 or 5? Like I don't know how.
But you know the thing with Big Bang Theory, I mean, their lives continue moving on as each episode goes. Yeah. Like, it grows, but each episode is like a standalone episode. Yeah. It could be whatever show that's bothered by this.
It's always been funny. Yeah. So, I've just been doing that. Now that you mentioned the Island or the L-Land, I gotta wait because I gotta finish Wu Assassins. Then I find out that Peaky Blinders season 5 or 6 is coming out this Friday. So I'm like, holy shit!
You know what's crazy?
I'm excited.
I put Al to Peaky Blinders.
Woo! It's a fucking great show.
And the funny thing is, I never watched it.
I don't know what you're waiting for.
And I suggested it to him.
I know.
I told him, because one of my coworkers talked about it, and I was at work, and then the other guy got on, Peaky Blinders, just gangster.
Oh my god.
So then I told Albert about it, and Albert was watching it. I tried to watch it. I just didn't put too much emphasis. Like it was a little bit slow for me.
My God.
And I guess because the accents and because it's a little bit older. So I know it's a good show, but I haven't watched it.
It's like 1920s or 30s gangsters.
Yeah.
And I was in love with that because the way they dressed, the way they fought, they didn't give a fuck. This is how we make money. Oh man, this show's been good. And now This season's coming out. I think it's 6.
What do you think about Power?